What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, DarthSinaGaming, back at it once again. Today we got a special one for you. I'm talking about a game that I am waiting for come out the day before. A third-person open-world survival RPG looter shooter. I know, that's a mouthful. I said the same thing. I talk about how I think it is very well going to be a third-person Tarkov. Escape from Tarkov. The reason why is the loot system, the map placement, and extractions. And I explain all that in this video. So first and foremost, excuse the fan, it's hot as hell in here, guys. What this video, like I said in the intro, is about is the day before, a game I've been following since they announced it a while ago. What I have noticed though about on YouTube is that no one has talked about the similarities between this game and Tarkov. They've talked about the similarities between this game and The Division and fucking the Days Gone and things like that, but not between Tarkov. And there's a lot of similarities. This is why I think this is going to be the third-person shooter of Tarkov. A lot of people that don't know of Tarkov, this is what it looks like. This Tarkov is a looter shooter where you find equipment and you sell it on the market to make better weapons, better armor. And that's what you do the whole time. It's fun. It's very realistic, down to the barrel, down to the trigger. But the similarities between the day before and Tarkov that I've seen are in the loot system where you grab things and in the extraction part. So if you look at this Tarkov video, this guy is going through bags and he's like looting. That's what he's doing. He's just moving stuff all over, so on and so forth, one by one. So it's like a big Tetris game. You only can take what you can fit in your backpack right here. Okay? So, he can fit, and you gotta play around with it and get it in there. The day before has a similar system, except it does it for you automatically. You don't have to mess around with the Tetris style. If it fits, it fits. Just puts it in there automatically for you. Makes it faster. Because a lot of times people die while they're looting, separating, playing Tetris to try to get their stuff out. The day before has seemed like they fixed that by making it fit automatically into place, and I'll show you what I mean by that. But as you can see again, some things are 2 spaces long, 1 space long. Some things are 3 spots, 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3. Some things are 1, 2, 3, 4 by 3 blocks long. You know, it depends what you get. Some things are like 8 by 8. It all depends. And you're going to see the very similar thing in the day before. Now let me just do this, lower that, and I will show you the day before. This is the actual trailer they released. And we'll show you the similarities and all that other good stuff. And we'll talk about the trailer as we go through as well. So right now, as you can see, right off the back, this guy's driving a 4x4 vehicle. That's the weather. That is his hunger or energy. And that's how much water he has. I believe this is his life bar right above this little play button. So, very similar. Tarkov has its own little system with a guy. This one makes it more simple. He's driving a 4x4. As he's driving, the developers already said that when you're going through mud and areas like this, as you can see, the only way to get through is with a truck, a 4x4, or an off-road vehicle, because a regular car will not do it. It'll get stuck. I like that aspect of it. I think a lot of people do too. They can slow down and whatnot. It has a gas tank over here, and another bar right below it, which I believe is the health of the vehicle, where if it gets shot out, you know, destroy it. As you can see, he's still going. It's taking him a while. The developer said with a regular car, they wouldn't be able to do that. It gets stuck. There's no point. But some people are going to try. This is a third-person, open-world MMO, RPG, survival, looter shooter game, all in one. It's everything I wanted to think of. There could be real players right here waiting to ambush you. There can be real players in this broken-down plane waiting to ambush you to steal whatever you have. I think that you pick a spot on the map and to start off in it, and it puts you in there. Like in Tarkov, you pick an area on the map you want to go to, and it puts you in there. And I'll show you what I mean by that once we get up a little bit further in this trailer. Let's go slow it down again because of the mud. These are the type of games I love to enjoy, and I know a lot of people love these type of games as well. Just look at the Division community. It looks like he has a flat tire here and the back. Alright, so we're at our first stop. So in Tarkov, you can basically I'll show you what I mean, Tarkov maps. You can pick where you want to load into. Let's open maps. I know this guy's here, but I'm sure he won't mind us using this. We'll skip this in a second. So you'll pick. Say you pick this map. This looks like it's rough road, but this is customs. This map is customs. It will drop you randomly. So you pick this one map, customs. There's other ones called factory and interchange, things like that. This will drop you into this map randomly. Random spots. You don't get to choose. You just get to pick the main map you want to use, which is fine. Where the day before, I think it's the same thing. They haven't shown anything about it, but I honestly think it's the same thing. He's going to get out the car here. And he's going to freaking look around, see if he sees players. As you can see, that car is smoking. That's obviously another player's car. Don't know if he's dead, don't know if he's not, but there wouldn't be a random car there smoking. You can loot everything in this game. He's going to go over here to the left and loot his car. That police car, I think it is. Sheriff's car, whatever you want to call it. There's a zombie in there, obviously. Oh, yeah. It's post-apocalyptic, so it's zombies. Tarkov has scavs, which are AI-controlled players that will one-tap you. This has zombies. Obviously, this man has bad aim. Again, bad aim. You can just one-tap these to the head. That's all you can do. You just got hit. Pow, pow, pow. Now, I've watched this trailer several times, and I noticed different things every time, so... Bad aim. Again, as you can see. But once he starts to loot, you'll see the similarities between Tarkov and the loot system here. And then we'll skip ahead, so... But one of the first things he's going to loot is right inside this container. He has 10 rounds left out of a 54-round magazine. Or that might be how much he has total of bullets. So as you see right there, that Coke was over here, whatever you want to call it, it's Coke. And he has 45 spots in his backpack. And automatically, he took it, he grabbed it, looted it, and it automatically took up a spot and went from 41 to 40. He didn't have to drag and drop it, he didn't have to mess around with the Tetris, but it's very similar to Tarkov. Let's go a little bit further, shall we? When he goes inside the store, right here. Again, this is very Tarkov-ish. You can turn on the power, just like you can in Tarkov on maps. He's going to go inside this little Pepsi cooler. And again, here's your first sign of double spot selections in your backpack. So apple juice take up 2 spots. It's very similar to Tarkov. The apple juice in Tarkov also takes up 2 spots. But again, you don't have to mess around with the Tetris style. Over here, he's gonna open up this little case, and I didn't show you, but he grabbed a 4-square toolbox out of another case too. But as you can see, he put it in there. It took up 4 spots automatically. It does it for you automatically. There's tape. There's looks like a granola bar, some gears, some ammo, some water, some more ammo. That must be for his main weapon. That's the ammo for a different weapon. It could be a secondary. This is a tape deck and a tape recorder. Again, I'm thinking that you're going to be able to cash these in because they already said you can bring them to black, whatever they are, the black market, whatever they call it in this game, and cash your loot in for money or higher tier weapons or whatnot. I think that's what's going to be their loot system with the whole basis of this game, just like it is in Tarkov. Obviously, the PvP aspect as well. Who's going to fix the car right here? It's going to work, and then he's going to go down the street. So let's just skip ahead. There we go. So we get to the barn area down here. Now, in this barn area, he's going to go and search for it and look for more stuff. I want to show you a little Easter egg I seen right off the rip that not a lot of people noticed and said anything about. But I thought it was kind of funny. In a sense, if you've got a weird sense of humor, like myself, where, you know, what we're going through nowadays with the COVID situation and then the immunization shots and get vaccinated. Literally, that sign says, I got vaccinated. This is a post-apocalyptic world with zombies, so, you know, irony there. Let's go a little farther. The zombies are in the house. They're trying to be quiet because there are players all over the map. He's searching again. Boom. He found a camera that's 4 spots. Took it over. He still has some area left in his bag. As you can see, it's a 45 slot bag. And another trailer, there's a bag that's like 20, 30 slots. So I'm guessing there will be different types of backpacks. Let's go farther when he gets inside the house. So, like I said earlier, you can pick and choose the map. And this makes me think that even more. So this little alarm is going off here. It tells you a whole bunch of buttons on it. Boom. As you can see, the buttons from 1, 3, 4, and 8 are worn out, which tells me that's one of the codes to make this alarm go off. If he guesses it right, it won't go off, and I'm pretty sure it'll unlock something where he can loot something out of it. That's why I say these maps are like Tarkov. They're replayable as many times as you want because of things like this. Because if you don't guess the code this time, the next time you come back to the map, you might know the code that time and put it in. And just keep doing it until you get the code right. Eventually it'll be on the internet, what's the code for it. But until then, that's what people are going to have to do. You put the code in, that'll be that. You got it wrong there. You got it wrong there too. And the alarm's going off, so it alerts all the zombies and whatever players are in the area. So there's no point in being silent now. The alarm's going off. Everybody knows he's fucking there. So I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. Right here. Is it right here? No. Yeah, right here. Just killing people, killing more zombies. Killing zombies. Killing zombies. It goes inside. So now he's going to go inside. The alarm has stopped. Either his boy knew the code or it just ran out of fucking power. I don't know. So he goes upstairs in his house. Goes in here. He's going to search this dresser for some more loot. Nothing's going to come up. And boom. So he hears something and he goes out the window to check. There's a cop car coming. These are actual players. There's a player in this cop car and a player in this 4x4 vehicle. They're coming to kill this team to take their loot and try to sell it. Just like they would do in Tarkov. If you hear gunshots, you run towards them 9 times out of 10 to try to go get the loot because someone might have something good that you missed or wasn't able to get. That's where I think this basis of the Tarkov PvP aspect comes into play. They don't go after them. They must like the loot they got, and they want to get the hell out of here. Now, they're running to this little base here. This little base, I think, is an extraction zone, like in Tarkov. So in Tarkov, you got extraction zones. Example, right here. So this one is right in back of customs. It is the SUV extraction for players and scavs. So he goes up to it, as you can see, in Tarkov, to get off the map. They have multiple extractions on the map. They're the same ones in the same spots, but you'll have an indicator over here of which one you can go to, which ones you can't. He so happened to have this one as an extraction. He goes up to it, as you can see, dorms via extraction. You need for this one you need 7,000 rubles, but a lot of them you don't. You just get out by a countdown, and then it'll start to count down. It'll be like 10 seconds, 9 seconds, and then once it hits 0, he'll be able to get off the map. Good and dandy, good to go. He's off the map, successfully extracting from the map with all the loot that he just got. Now, if we go back to the day before, this is why I think this is like that. These guys that they're running from obviously are going after their loot. How else would you get it off the map? How else are you going to get all that off the map? I honestly think there's a bunch of extractions around the map like this that you can go into like you can in Tarkov to get off the map and sell your stuff without getting killed. They go inside, they lock the door. And the reason why I don't think this is another part of the map is because if it was, he would have turned his flashlight on to go down this stairwell we're going to see here and continue on forward. Instead, it fades to black like it does when you get out for a successful extraction in Tarkov. I could be 100% wrong on this, but I just thought these similarities were too much of a coincidence to not mention. And no one's mentioned it yet. In September, this game will have a big release, a mega event. Not a release, a mega event where they talk about it and trailers, more stuff coming out for it, which we're all waiting for. And I will be doing that and live streaming as well. But that's my point to this. So, is it going to be a Tarkov? Who knows? I hope so. With the loot system, the extraction, and the picking on the map. I think that'd be great for it. If it's not, I'm still going to look forward to playing it, but I'm hoping that helps you guys out if you're wondering what type of game this is going to be. That's just my opinion, though. Let me know yours down in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you, guys. Have yourself a good day.